Yo friends, I made a mistake. So I didn't realize until after I recorded the video that my face was covering all this information right here. So I do apologize for that, and if you want any of the information, please let me know on the Telegram channel and I'll post a screenshot of all that information, which is all this stuff here. So let's get stuck into the video. Hey friends, this is Ron from Optimized Effects. Welcome to a hot update. It's like 30 degrees in this office right now, but I'm going to do my best to try and go over all 10 EAs that have been trading for this week. I've got some pretty good news on some, I've got some bad news on others, so let's get stuck into this video. Rightio, firstly we have Blessing 3. Now I was advised that this is an open source EA. It is. I've shared it in the Telegram channel if you want to have a look at that. There's also a multi-currency version which I haven't checked out yet, but the file is in Telegram and I'm going to be having a look at this weekend. Now, Blessing didn't do much over the week. It did open some orders, but I did realize that I probably didn't have any set files applied to this. So there are set files in the Telegram, and I've applied them to all the pairs that you see here, and currently it's made $24 and we're down 49, and that's pretty much all I've got to share about Blessing 3 so far. Next we have Gold Scalping Expert, and same goes with this. I had a set file applied to this and I realized that it was closing a heap of orders in loss, and it had a really big float, like a floating profit. I don't know why. So I had a look and I found some of the author's settings and I applied them. And I did that on Friday, which was yesterday here in Australia. And so far we're up $43. It was floating like $160 at some point, but it closed a lot in losses. So overall we're in profit right now. And if we have a look at this kind of stuff, we can see that its max drawdown was $33, and we can see that yeah, it didn't do much all week apart from the last couple of days because, well, there's that loss there, and then there's the $82 win and the $12 win for Friday. So my apologies for that, but it is going well so far, and there we have it, 43. So I'm interested to see how it's going to go for the rest of the week. Next we have one of the favorites, which is the Advanced Gold Trading Expert, and it has gone as expected, gone very well. It's made $142. I started this one on $500 just to show you all how good this robot is. If you want to use it, you can definitely help out the author and purchase it, but its max drawdown was $114 and its profit was it was $142. I don't know where I got that. Yeah, but fantastic results from AGT, and as you can see, gold was just on an absolute mission this week. As expected, it's just going up and up and up, and we did hit an all-time high at 28.18, I believe it was, last night. So it has cooled off from there since, but wow, gold is just on a rip. We're going to see $3,000 pretty soon, I think. And next we have, very interestingly, we've got Stargogs. It is trading two pairs. So yeah, it's trading gold and Euro USD. I've got it on M5 time frame, basic default settings, and its max drawdown was a bit big at $172, but its profit was $100 for the week. So it's doing very, very well considering how the market has been lately, and it is. Well, it's now February the 1st today, but January is technically a very kind of volatile, weird kind of month, and February we'll see maybe a lot of trending and interesting features happening in the market too, so keep an eye out. And here we go. This is the one I wanted to have a chat about. It's no surprise to me, but I just wanted to share this with you also. Quantum TCA is on gold, is a very volatile expert advisor. Basically, if you don't have enough equity, it will blow up, and it blew up in this move from here to here. Basically, gold moved up, no retracement, and then the second move it blew up here. It did actually make some profits. It was like the best EA at the start of the week. Seeing that made $43 here, 33, then 71, and then it blew the whole account on that move in the last part of the week. I expected this to happen. Like, I knew this was going to happen. $1,000 is definitely not enough to run this robot on, especially even just M15. So what I wanted to mention is that if you've got a cent account, Quantum Ticks on gold is probably the way to go. If you had like a $10,000 cent account, it would be a lot better on there. But keep in mind, it's still, I've back tested on that as well, and it can blow the account, especially if it gets caught in a strong trend, upward trend, which gold has been doing. It can blow your account, so just be really careful with that. But on sideways movements and where there's not much trending, it absolutely rips. It makes a lot of money. So what I'm going to do is put $10,000 back into this, put it on M5, and show you all how it goes next week with a massive balance, and it's starting at 0.01 lots too. So yeah, massive balance, kind of simulating a cent account, and I'll show you all how it goes. But I just wanted to share that. Yeah, Quantum Ticks, kind of good. It's more of kind of like a heavily kind of gambling EA. So there you go. You might double your money, you might lose it in a short period of time. Rightio, so next we have, interestingly, I got this one to make a trade. So Apex EA, trading Euro USD and USD CHF, actually got it to make a trade. I think it had it on M15 or H1 time frame, and nothing happened, so I moved it to M5, and yeah, we got some solid trades. We've made $21, and we're floating $5 in profit, and its max drawdown was 18. So, wow. I'd really love to up the risk on this, and we'll see kind of how it goes next week. So what I'm going to do is probably, we'll see, have a look here. Money management, we have volume at 2. I think that's percentage, but I just left it all on default. So I'll have a look and I'll update the risk. But so far this is an absolute ripper of an EA, especially considering there's not much drawdown, and it's made a decent amount of money, and it's inflating right now. So very, very interesting so far. But I've seen this before with my forward tests. I'll see like 3 good weeks, and on the 4th week everything will go to absolute shit and it will blow the whole account up, and you won't expect it. So that's why we forward test. We want to see a full month. And yeah. Now, Fininvesting EA, this is one that I replaced with the Grid EA Pro, because Grid EA Pro just for some reason just doesn't want to take any trades, and I have seen this trade before. I don't know why. It doesn't let me know in the experts tab, the log tab, if you're not sure what that is. But yeah, basically you can have a look at what the EA is doing. There's no logs there, so I don't know why. So what I did was I put Fininvesting EA on, and we've got it trading 2 pairs, Euro USD and Pound USD, and so far it's made $14, and I'm pretty stoked about that, because look at this. Now the reason why it's made $14 is because I moved, I saw that it did all these 0.01 lot trades, and they're all profitable, and there wasn't much drawdown at all. So I thought, hey, let's double the risk, or it's 10x the risk basically. So now we're doing 0.10 lots on a $1,000 account. So yeah, it's going to make, the take profit is 10 pips, so it's going to make $10. And so far so good, but I'd like to see how it goes on this higher risk for the whole of next week, and we'll see what happens, because it seems like it has a really good entry and a really good take profit area. So I'm yet to see a stop loss. I'm yet to see it go into a lot of drawdown. You know, it was like $10 drawdown max. So we'll see how it goes next week. But yeah, definitely a good one to have a look at for shizzle. Now, Casino is an EA that replaced another one that didn't do anything. Oh yeah, that's right. It was Scalper Inside Pro. It was some custom EA based off an indicator that was just madness, and it really slowed down the computer. It did take a couple of trades when I loaded it on my personal computer, but it hasn't really done anything on here. So I'm like, stuff it, let's just move it on. It was like really huge resource draining EA anyway, and that's not good if you're an algo trader and you've got like 10 or 20 terminals running with all the robots. It's just a no-brainer. You're not going to want to use it because you're not going to have the resources in order to run it on a VPS. So welcome Casino AVG I don't know what backup is, why it's a backup, but basically it trades the gold M1 time frame, and it's got a really interesting like method of trading, and it seems to open buys and sells, and it averages between them somehow with some algorithm. I haven't really figured it out, but when you backtest it, it's absolute madness. But so far it's made $27, because I started this on Wednesday, I believe, so traded Thursday and Friday, so these last 2 days, and it's got a couple of trades open over the weekend. That's perfectly fine because we're demoing, but yeah, I can't really comment too much on it other than negative $95 in drawdown, and has only made $27. So that's pretty typical for a grid average EA. It will be in more drawdown than it will have profits. That's just kind of how they are. Now, next we've got EuroPips Pro. I am running quite a few pairs, as you can see here, and hopefully I'm not in the way of all this kind of stuff here on the side. I'm trying to put myself out of the way, but yeah, it's been pretty solid. It's it's made 2% per day. We've got a few, like the Friday was the best, but obviously not so great is the max drawdown. The max drawdown was negative $200, and that happened on the 29th, which was a couple of days ago. But yeah, it is trading a lot of pairs, so that's okay. But yeah, the max drawdown here was on Euro USD, and all the rest have been pretty good. So I'm not sure what happened there with Euro USD. Oh, we can see here, look at that, this big drop, and it got caught in this and didn't really close here. It wasn't enough, as you can see, so it had to open maybe 1 or 2 more trades here, and in order for it to close at a little bit of profit. So it probably averaged all of them out, and it closed here. So I'd say that's what that $140 was in drawdown. Not too bad, but not so great either, obviously. And last but not least, we've got Gold Busted, which has actually busted the account. I did not expect this. I did not expect this at all. So we've got a balance of $22 left, and yeah, it started off pretty well. $11, $6, 11, 9, but then this was only a $500 account, by the way, and with max drawdown we hit it. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, should I try it again on a $1,000 account, because I thought it would have actually survived a $500 account based on my previous experience with this robot. So should I try it again or should I not? Just let me know. And yeah, that pretty much rounds up all my reviews on all of these robots for the last week. If you've made it to the end here, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This does take a lot of my time to do, and I really appreciate any input that you've got in order to make this more fun to watch and better. So we're all here to do one thing, and that's make some money, and I think with some of these robots we're going to do that. So yeah, pretty cool. So if you really if you want, please smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.